I have a question. It seemed in the second half that your team had more difficulties playing with one man more on the field. Would you agree that it was maybe not an advantage to play 11 against 10?
Just have to take our chances. We had the chances to score goals, and Fredrik Renault saved both of them, both two chances in the second half. I think the Germans have advantage of the break because if you're down to 10 men, you have to sort of organize your side, to get us the way we want to stay deep and let us sort of crowd in the center part of their half. And I think that took it was more advantage for them than for us that they stopped the game, which is disgusting in itself, that they can do that. Shouldn't be allowed to do that, to stop a game. And it goes to the supporters, because I think it is the first time you're in Europe, and UEFA has to look at this. We never had any problems with any other teams like this before in Europe.
So another question, we already talked with the manager of Union Berlin. Do you have any idea, it's not, you said it's the first time it happened in Malmö, but it's not the first time it happened in Europe in the last weeks. Yeah. We have had several incidents. Do you have any idea how we can be able to stop that? Maybe if there is firework on the ground, maybe it's a good idea that both teams leave the pitch and the match is abandoned. Could that be a solution?
Well, there's no solution for anybody that we give in for the supporters to stop the matches. But if they get somebody sent off, and stop the match, I said that give an advantage to the team who is down to 10 men. And it's not an advantage for us. We want to keep on going. When we started the second half in advance with 11 again versus 10, and we have to go in. So I don't know. UEFA has to look at it, because if this is the easy way to stop games and then continue to play, that is disgusting for the football. If it comes so far that they sort of destroy the games and destroy it for the other fans who's coming into the stadium, and for the players, and for the coaches, for everybody, and it shouldn't be allowed. They have to take them away from Europe then, and either take away the team from Europe, because if they have followers doing this, they can't play in Europe.
So that would you propose?
And it's just days after an incident in Indonesia killing people, yeah. And we don't know what's in their hands when they're coming into the grounds. And I should think about this, I thought the Germans are decent people, but not the way they behave today.
So, what would you propose?
I mean, I'm not in a position to propose anything. I'm just a coach for a team who's involved in a situation, and this destroys the game for me. I've been in the game for 50 years, yeah. And many European games, and this destroys the enjoyment of the game for everybody and for me. And it's disgusting in a modern society that we let them do this against the football.
We have no other opinion.
No, but I think you, as a pressman, have to address it to the supporters, the way they behave. Mm-hmm. You have a responsibility to do that in Germany, because I've been playing against German sides before and nothing happened. As I said, they are decent people and civilized people.
Any further questions from German media? No further, then we go over to Swedish. Har vi några frågor från svensk media? Kan börja med Johan Flink.
Åge, tror du att de gjorde det med vilje, så att säga, att det var lite beräknat och planerat med de är under tryck, laget och en man mer, eller en man mindre, förlåt?
Nej, det kan ikke svare på at de gjør det med beregning. Det blir helt sånn, da planter du en mistanke som kan være helt ugrunnet. Men det er jo litt merkelig. Det som er merkelig, og det som er synd, er at UEFA lar det skje, at han kan stoppe kampen så lenge. Det er merkelig. Og det synes det er helt forferdelig. Spesielt etter det som skjedd ute i verden. Da. For det kan jo være, altså hva med de vanlige tilskuere rundt? Er det barn og unge sitter der nede? Vi vet jo ikke det. Så de er nødt til å se grundig etter hva som har skjedd, altså.
He said the same thing, I think.
Okay.
As before.
We can have a press conference in English. It's okay for everybody to listen. Is it okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Jag behöver inte översätta det. Det var,
No.
Nej.
Okay, we'll take Erik.
Åge, hur påverkar det här er i matchen?
In English, please.
Yeah,
So everybody understand.
How did this affect you in the game?
It affects everybody. You have a stop in the game. It affects us because we are sort of winded up to go at them in the second half. And we have a break after 15 minutes. We have a break. We have to go in and stay in for a long time. They can rest their legs. They're down to 10 men. They rest their legs. And it's a clear advantage. And the worst thing is that when we discuss it takes so long time, to discuss it. What will happen if we have scored first? What will happen on the terraces then? If we have scored, we don't know.
Do you have any insight in the discussions that went on?
Not at all. Not at all.
But they took too long time.
It took a very long time.
Thank you.
I try again. Åge, because I missed maybe the first part of this press conference, but was it the wrong decision to continue the game, or what do you think? Or was it that it took half an hour that was the problem?
Yeah, that was the problem, really. It's okay to take the teams off the pitch, when there's a firework and a bomb is exploding in the corner. But they have to take a decision much quicker. And just leave the players sort of walking around in the corridor on the bikes and whatever. It's what can you do? You can do nothing. And the worst thing is that you have a momentum chasing something. With 0-0, they're down to 10 men, and we come on the second half. We have a plan in the dressing room, and then we have to sort of refill the batteries again. And people not being in the dressing room, they don't understand this completely, because it's like you're winding up and you go down again, and then you restart the whole thing. So I'm not happy about the way it was handled.
What do you think about that? The players, the German players, they celebrated with the fans. Should they have?
I have no opinion about that. I didn't see that.
And more sports-wise, Lasse Nilsson, he injured or sick, or why wasn't?
No, he had a whiplash in the last game, so he had problem with his neck, and now he had an MR on his neck. And it's okay. I think that's just the push he got against Hammarby kept him out of this game.
So you're hopeful that he can play in the next game?
Hopefully, yes.
What do you think about the chances now in this group stage?
Difficult now. We have to play this away, and we have the Belgium at home, and it's it will not be easy now.
Do you expect that it will be empty stands in the game in Berlin in 1 week as a punishment?
I don't know. UEFA have to look into the fans. Absolutely.
But it's an option, you think, as a punishment?
Could be. I don't know.
Any further questions? Jonas?
Firstly, Inge Berget, do you think it's serious? Because he looks
He's
like
a groin injury. So we have to have a look at it tomorrow. I haven't spoken to the officials yet, but he has some problem with his groin.
And how did you prepare tactically for this game? You had a lot of possession.
We had a lot of possession because what they're good at, they're very direct when they win the ball, So we knew that if you give away the ball early, they're two good strikers, and they play very direct to the strikers. And we had a lot of possession in the first half, but we also created the chances. We had 3 good chances we could have scored. But unfortunately, we can't put the ball back in the back of the net, and that is very vital in football.
How difficult decision was it to start Hugo Larsson, 18 years old, in a game like this?
That was an easy decision. He trains well, he does well, and he is a reliable player, and he did well. So that was very easy.